morning. Start of day 6 here on the West Highland Way. We camped just up the hill from the Kingshouse, which is in the background there. Have an easy day, really easy rest of the trip. We knocked out a big chunk yesterday. Only have about 9 miles to do today and only 20 to finish it out. We have a hotel on the 11th, so we're just kind of taking it easy along the way until we get into Fort William and stay at the Garrison Hotel. But we do have Devil's Staircase today. I've heard varying reports on that. Some say it's tough, some say it's not so tough. So we'll see. Well, this is the entrance to Devil's Staircase. Very popular day hiking spot, it looks like. Way off in the distance, there's a woman walking up that hill in a wedding dress. I'm not sure if they're getting married or taking photos, but it looks like there's a little chapel across the road there.
Yeah, maybe they don't have that.
There's the start, and it goes all the way very tip top. Way up there. But it looks very doable. It's always good to turn around sometimes. Well, we made it to the top of Devil's Staircase. Honest climb, as my friend Chris would say. 1,800 feet to this point, I believe. That's all elevation in a pretty short amount of time, so pretty good climb. We'll see you at the bottom. Well, we just came down the hill from Devil's Staircase. What did you think, Marlo, of that climb and descent?
So much fun. Everyone should come out here and do that.
Would you say the ascent or descent was a little more taxing?
The ascent.
Yeah. It was a long downhill, though.
It was 1,800 feet up.
Right. Yep. So now we're at the town. It's basically 9 miles from Kingshouse. Here's a footpath to the village for Kinloch-Levin. And this is the last resupply opportunity before Fort William, just FYI. Plenty of water sources along the way, but no more stores. So we're gonna have lunch here and hike on and camp somewhere down the road. So before you get into Kinlochleven, there's a little campsite. You can pitch your tents in this lawn area. Here they have those micro lodges that are probably booked. There's a Durston. We're not sure where we're going to stay tonight, but we'll see. I haven't seen these before. Tent boxes. Looks like one person. Little tent set up. Interesting. There's the micropods. I think we're going to check out the Highland Getaway. Seen some good reviews on that place on YouTube. It's got a cool balcony around back. There's the river down there. So we'll see. So we just had lunch at the Highland Getaway. It was very good. Great staff, friendly people. Talked to a lot of Scottish people. Amazing carrot cake, which Marlo had. Looks delish. So again, this is Kinlochleven, and last resupply chance before Fort William. Grocery store right downtown. We're gonna slip in there and get some supplies before we hit the road. All right, got a couple of odds and ends things to get us through. We decided we're gonna probably walk to Fort William tomorrow. There's an orange tree.
And a pink tree.
And a pink tree. So there's the balcony of the Highland Getaway, overlooking the river.
So nice.
Met some cool folks in that place. So as you're coming outside of town, on the right-hand side, there's the wee midgie honesty box. Let's see what's inside. Wow, that's cool. Good stuff. Kind of tough if you don't eat sugar or flour, but it looks great. That climb out of Kinlochleven was no joke. I don't remember seeing it mentioned anywhere, but not the easiest. We're getting close. Good morning. Day 7 here at West Highland Way. I think we're gonna take it on into Fort William today. We've only got about 12 miles left. This would be a very doable trail in about 6 days, but we're just kind of taking our time. and enjoying this gorgeous scenery. Had a cool camp spot last night next to a creek. Just a few miles out of Kinloch Levin. That's a tongue twister. But anyway, we're gonna make some coffee and get on the trail. So on Far Out, this is known as the Derelict Farm, which I think we're going to name our house that. But this is a well-known landmark along the way. Really cool little structure. There's some spots to camp around it. You really don't want to camp in it because those rocks could fall at any time. As many have, it looks like. But if you really needed a windbreak, you could slip in there and get a break. Well, first signs of civilization in 13 miles, and it's a welcome sign. Here we are coming into Fort William. Back to civilization. About 12 miles today from camp to here. Have another, I don't know, half a mile to the official terminus of this trail. We're coming up on the original terminus, but it is It's been lengthened.
Plant.
Yeah. So here we are at the original end of the West Highland Way.
Mile.
Hi there.
1 more mile.
One more mile.
One more. One more
Into
mile.
The high street, right at the end of the high street.
Oh, nice. We're here. This little garden area is dedicated to the men and women who were first responders and doctors and nurses that had to work through the pandemic. We're right next to a big hospital, so this is nice. Bedford Hospital? Bedford Hospital. Well, let's keep Scotland beautiful. All right. We've done it. We've completed the West Highland Way.
You should come do this.
Definitely come do it. We'll have a wrap up here shortly. But
If you're
gorgeous
like-
town of Fort William.
What you would do, what you wouldn't do.
Yeah, we'll do all that good stuff.
Oh my God, that's beautiful. What do you want to do now?
Go to the hotel. But if you have any questions or anything, feel free to reach out and we'll get right back in touch with you. Thanks.